going on? Somebody there? Somebody gonna tap in? Where's everybody at? What's going on? What's good? How's everybody doing today, man? Out here still. Damn, that happened quick. What's going on, everybody? Alright. Sorry, I'm a little disorganized. I'm trying to get ready to put these. Oh, where's everybody at? If you're not subscribed, go do it now. We have the recovery channel for recovering addicts. It's going well. It's only been like a month and a half. But it's working. 34 people. Somebody, where y'all from? It's cold as shit out here right now. I'm in Virginia. We down to 21. What's up, man? What's going on? Where you at? We about to be putting these on the KX85s, and I'm out of Virginia. It's a little cold out here. I just got off work, so I decided to come home. I've been building this like makeshift garage, slowly framing in the wall so I can take the tarps down in here. It's about to get cold as shit this winter. I got 2 bikes that go in here, and that's slowly what I've been doing. So, what kind of bike you want? I just got rid of one, actually. California, you need to go ahead and get a Sur-Ron, wheelie monsters. That's what I want. Just to do wheelies on for real. That gym behind me, Sur-Ron, baby. Easy pickings. Oh yeah. By all means, let's hear it. Yeah, Sur-Rons they're cool, man. I've been looking into several different kinds of them, like of the e-bikes. There's a couple different ones that actually seem to be better than the Sur-Rons. Like, I'm subscribed to a couple people on here that have been doing the test of all of them. I can't remember the name of the one. Holy shit, man. Like 5 years now. They've been in the making. When on my recovery day from when I got clean, I actually, around that time, I started growing them. And they've been rocking ever since. Like 5 years. Look, I made this clear. I'm not homeless. I don't live outside. Dirty as shit because I've been at work all day and come home and decided to work on the Ruckus. And I was going to work on the Kawasaki, but I decided not to. I decided to open this up. It's been about a week. I've been sick. It sucks. But for anybody who hasn't actually subscribed or looked at the page, yeah, work. Something you should probably try, bro. But if you haven't subscribed to the page, this page is for recovering addicts or addicts themselves. I'm, as of July 27th, I'm 5 years clean off of heroin. That's what this page is for. It's only a month and a half or so new. This is all new to me. I'm in Virginia, Stafford, Virginia. But it's working. I'm helping people. I actually do things with the county to where I reach out and I talk to the youth about addiction and what it does to you, your family, and what it can cause, after, 2 prison bids and fucking up each time and coming home and not doing it right. I finally did it right this time. I don't know what that means, but that's cool. Hey, I appreciate it. It's at first it's still not easy, but at first it was really difficult. But now I'm at a comfortable point to where I'm able to actually talk about it and help people with it. So it's pretty cool. And this has been a generational curse with my family, and I am the first one to actually break it. I have no vices. I don't smoke. The only thing I do is vape. Like, I don't drink. Very rarely do I drink. And this is, especially with the YouTube thing, this was something I was told that I might want to do. It might help other people, so that's what I decided to do. And I do these. This isn't easy for me to do, be able to speak, but I do it anyways. Even if I get down to one person, I've had it up to where it's been almost 1,000. But it's cool, man. Like I said, this isn't for me. It's for everybody else. Anybody who's struggling with addiction and needs someone to reach out to. That's what I'm there for. Like I said, even if I got down to 0, it don't matter. But just know that I'm here for anybody that needs help. Man, if they want to hate, troll, whatever the case may be, I'm here. Let's pull it like I see. Well, what's going on, whoever we got? This is Ride to Recover. This is the recovery channel, man, for addicts and struggling addicts, or anybody who is in recovery and wants to talk about, knows somebody. If you know somebody, man, please send them the link. I'm trying to be able to get out there and help people. It's working so far with this page. If I got one person or 1,000 watching, I'm gonna still say the same thing, man. It can be done. If I can do it, anybody can do it. My name's Cody. I'm the one who runs this channel. I'm fairly new to YouTube, so bear with me here with what I do. So what's going on? We're out of Virginia. I'm a father. I'm a recovering addict, and I'm building from nothing. So to be able to give back to anybody who is willing to take it. Man, when it comes to ride, I'm more of a, the ride out supermoto type thing. I've yet to be able to give me a set of supermoto wheels, so I'm riding on dirt for the dirt tires. But where I live, it's very far, few and in between to be able to ride. I'm in Virginia. I'm on the East Coast, so there's a lot of tracks over here. There's Budds Creek that's local to here. If you're into that type motocross actually and racing and stuff, that's where usually people go. Budds Creek or something like that. It's a pretty good track. Mostly it's anywhere we can get it for real. There's power lines all around here that people like to hit. like I said, I like going out in the streets, and you know, the wheelie thing has become the bike life thing has become real big, especially up in DC. I'm only like 30 minutes away from DC. So it's they just had the big ride out there. You know, that was awesome. I only got to be able to watch it. I wasn't able to go to that one, but there's actually one in Maryland, one state up from me next week, I think. I'd like to make it. Hopefully, if work works out, I'm gonna be up there. I should have some footage of that coming up on here too. London, what's it like to ride over there? That's the question. That's something that, you know, as being a felon, I'll probably never get to do that. I can't leave the country. You know, maybe after a handful of years, I can maybe do it. But that is something I'm curious about. What's it like over there? The KX, that's the newer bike. I just got that. I got it for a good deal. And it's only an 85, but it's nasty for real. It does what it needs to do. I'm only 5'6", 160 pounds. So that thing does plentiful for me. Hey, look, if you ain't subbed up, bro, please hit the subscribe button. Go through them videos. Like, I build ruckuses and mopeds, stuff like that. This is I'll show you the bike that I'm sitting on right now. Trust me, I know that feeling. Like, where I'm at, it's a very, like a police-ridden town. So, especially, I've been here all my life. This is where I got in trouble. All that shit, so like, anytime they would pull me, I usually get in trouble. So I've been out of trouble for years now, and I try to stay that way. Hey, man, my house is right there, homie. But I try to stay out the way. Sometimes I'll take it down the street, or I'll do it out of town. That's different. Up in the cities, it's different. But down here, you can't ride on the street down here. You're going straight to jail for real. Like, but Scooby-Doo, for a homeless man, I'm doing pretty good. If I was, considering everything that's in this little garage right now. I am curious though, as a people, why do people hop on other people's lives or anything like that just to troll? Like, is that something like within you that you need to resolve, or I don't know. I'm out here just trying to help people, bro, for real. Like, I'm trying to get the word out to be able to help anybody that's struggling with addiction. I promise you, somebody. I wish I was, bro. I wish I was. But needless to say, I'm trying to help the people that are out there like that, man, that are out there on the streets. And there's some people that made bad decisions and are out there that could do better. Oh, that's crazy. Don't they not carry handguns over there? Is that real for real? That's something that I was curious about. I feel like I've watched or read that somewhere, that they aren't armed over there. Yeah, if you ride on the street over here, at least where I live, you can get away with it for a little bit. But if you're riding two-stroke somewhere, you're getting hit. There ain't no doubt about it. Not hit, but you're going to jail. You're going to get a ride on the street charge. I can't remember what it's called here. But obviously you got to have turn signals and tag and headlight, all that shit. Nah, bro, I'm not homeless. I'm actually this is like my little garage. It's cardboard canopy that I actually ordered off of Amazon that I'm slowly framing in. Actually, over here is where I started it. Like, my house is literally on the other side of this wall. Like, now I'm a recovering addict, dude. I'm out of Virginia, and this is my like little getaway in here. Like, as you can see, 2 bikes, tools everywhere. Like, slowly framing in. But no, I trust me, if you weren't trying to dog nobody, like I do, when I go live in here, I do get that, because I understand it does look like I'm fucking homeless, but I'm not homeless. crazy. I get that all the fucking time. I guess I should probably put a sign up in the back. This is not homeless. This is garage. Oh, I believe it. That's just like New York. You're not allowed to have a. You're not allowed to have a gun up there. I mean, basically, you can't ride through there. And they're taking your ass to jail. What's up, Free Fire? That's the Recovery Channel, man or woman, whoever it is. This is supposed to be for helping people that are actively into addiction or know somebody that's in addiction. If not, this is just for me to talk, to get to know people, to get the channel out there, get subscribers, to help me move up the algorithm a little bit. I'm not trying to become famous. I'm not trying to do all that. Hey, bro, I'm not a millionaire. I wish I was. Unfortunately, I'm not. I work 6-7 days a week and build shit. And that's really about what I do. When you get money, act like you're broke. It's the best advice I can give anybody. That's what I do. And I'm able to buy shit that I want to do, pay all my bills, and not go in the hole. I run my own business. I work another job. I wish I was a fucking millionaire. Unfortunately, when you come from nothing, you're basically starting at the bottom. That's where it is. That's where I am, man. Are you? What do you do for a living? That's the real question. Anybody tap in and what do y'all think about this whole, hey, what's up, dude? Good to see you in here. What y'all think about this, oh shit. What y'all think about this, for one, P. Diddy case, and two, the YSL RICO case? I've been watching and covering the YSL and putting up little shorts about it. That's something that I've been interested in. I personally think that Young Thug's gonna get off. Somehow, some way, he looks way too happy in the courtroom every time. They're on day 144, I think, of the trial. Bro, that's fucking great. Man, you ain't gotta be humble about it, bro. It's cool. Flex on them. That's what you do. Like, I make about 1,000 a week working 7 days a week. We're doing what I do. I maintenance public storages throughout Virginia and Maryland, where I'm from. So, I don't make good money like that, but hopefully one day I will. That's sweet though. What do you do for Intel? Hey, it's cool though. But yeah, back to that. I be watching that case every morning before I go to work. Or at least I watch it. There's a guy on YouTube that I follow, but he covers basically the whole case, or the highlights of the case, the YSL one. And I should have known that everybody's gonna tell that, man. Like $3K a week, that's pretty sweet. That's good money, for real. You must have not made no bad decisions in your life as you grew up, that's for sure. That usually takes away from that. I think before everybody gets exposed, that it's going to be an Epstein. What happened to him? I can't really say that, but I think that's what's going to happen. You know, they just denied his bail. He gave up his passports, everything along them lines, thinking he was going to get bond, to get house arrest, something along them lines. They still denied him because they found the AK or the AR with the scratch serial numbers. There's no doubt about it. That's what I think. If it's really as deep as they say it is, which I'm sure it is, he's been in the game for decades. If it's really that deep, I don't think they're going to let it come to light, because there's going to be all kinds of people, from city officials to movie stars, rappers, artists. You've seen his laundry list of people that he had at the parties. It's going to expose half of the entertainment business. But even if it did, I think it's going to still get pushed under the rug. He's going to get slapped with time. They're just going to put him away, and they're going to seal it something along the lines. People have been talking about that dude for years, and nobody's paid no attention to it. He did what he did to Bieber. She's just seen that in all them early videos. That man didn't even want to be around him. You've seen Young Kelly. What happened to him? Everybody is being, and Meek Mill just come out and admitted to the shit. So that speaks volume. And, his gangster facade gone now. That's the crazy part. And I liked him. I liked Meek Mill. I can't rock it no more. That shit's wild. I ain't been keeping up too much with him, because I think it's either going to disappear or he's going to disappear. One of the two. But the Thug case is the one I've been keeping up with. That and Melly. Melly, they're probably going to fry him. He's been in solitary confinement the entire time of his incarceration. He hasn't been able to get no letters, send no mail, get no mail, no phone calls, nothing, until they finally moved him to a facility that is, what his mother said, a mental health facility, basically. More power to him. If it helps him, stay sane. I know what the laws will do to you, especially in solitary confinement. It sucks. So, I pray for him. I hear for him. There's no doubt. There's no doubt that there's probably shit already in the works. You see, just off of YouTubers alone, they're getting hundreds of thousands of views, likes, subscriptions, just off of covering his case, just covering his life from when he started to now. Because people are interested in it. That's a hot thing. That's what a lot of the people that do sell out with throughout YouTube, that's what they do. They cover all the mainstream topics, and they become basically a fucking gossip news outlet. And that's, with mine, that's something that I try not to push too hard. I would like to blow up. I would like to go viral. That would be cool, just to be able to get my word out, because this is the channel about recovery. I know these lives sometimes get sidetracked, because a lot of these people just scrolling through it, see it, click on it, and that's not something they're into. So I try to entertain, the vast majority of everybody. But what's up? How you been? Is there any suggestions, man, that you would see, that you like, that you think I should do for the channel to help elevate it a little bit? I'm open to any suggestions. Obviously, people misconstrue me being homeless a lot because of my thing here. Do I think he's guilty of what they're accusing? No. I don't think he's guilty of any of this stuff. Everybody, especially in that lifestyle, that has done their dirt. But I think he just got, Woody told on him for things that he didn't even do for many years. No one knew it. I was supposed to be like one of his close partners. And I think he's just hemmed up in it. That's why every time in the courtroom, he's just smiling, man. Literally. Doug's just sitting there smiling like he knows the shit's going to end. He's just got to ride it out long enough for it to end. And there's no threat to his life in there. He's probably sitting pretty, But other people, on the other hand, that's different. It's good. We got two more. What's going on? It just got cold around here. Virginia dropped like 39 tonight. I woke up. I just bought a car. 2-3 days ago, but I haven't got it tagged and titled and everything yet. I really don't get my license back until the 31st, so I've been still on the ruckus. And let me tell you, boy, it was cold as hell this morning. That sucked really bad. I forgot how cold it was when it gets cold, but I had a rude awakening this morning. I already know, dude. Just from my incarceration time, like, I was in there with, when I got to prison at least, in county, they hold people that do shit like that in separate pods where I'm at, in Rappahannock. And, but when I got down the road, there's people, I was doing, on this bid, I was doing like 37 months. On this one, there was people in there, like, with what you just said, for shit that's sickening, the shit that's, just grotesque, like nasty, and they're getting less time than me. They're workers in the pod and all kind of, they harbor, offenders like that is the crazy part. What country am I in? I'm in Virginia. I'm in the USA. Like, if you're talking about county, country, United States. That's hey, you still here? That's cool. Yeah, they kept them in. They had their own pod for offenders and pedos. You never really, anytime they would do movement on them or anybody else going to court, anything they wouldn't have you in the same vicinity was one of them. But once you go down the road, that's a different story. That's when extortion starts on them type of people. That's when, they're like, they start to pay for what they've done in different ways other than incarceration periods. That's a life that I plan on never going back to. Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't think it's something that I will ever understand. But some things aren't to understand. Yeah. No doubt. I'm done. Just the thought of ever having to do that shit again, it makes me sick to my stomach for real. Especially after so long of being in there, like, and I still have people that's down that, I help out and that I talk to. Like one of my homeboys, one of my best friends, unfortunately, he's doing 40 years in state prison in Virginia, Red Onion. It's the shittiest one you could probably be in Virginia. And he's in there for unaliving somebody. It wasn't purposeful, but the people that he was with did some heinous shit, and they all paid the price. He got the most time, 40 years. This is something that I actually spoke to him. I'm going to be doing, an interview with him, letting him tell his side of the story. It's going to be cool. Once he gets his visits back and I'm able to record it, it'll be up here. I posted about it a while ago. He hasn't got his visits back from acting stupid yet. So once that pulls up, it'll be something cool to watch for real. I won't be able to go into details or anything like that, but I'm going to cover it, give him a chance to tell his side of the story on things. Because you only hear one side usually. Granted, he did unalive her, but there's also a lot more behind how, why, and when that happened. I appreciate it, man. It's an everyday battle, for real. Especially doing this all by myself, being that I'm a convicted felon, tattoos from face to foot. Like, everything seems to be a tad bit harder for me, but I've grown pretty accustomed to the hard part. Now it's just a pain in the ass and inconvenience for real. But like I said, working every day keeps you busy. Being able to have the money to do the things that I want, the financial freedom, for lack of better words. Granted, I'm not exactly where I need to be, but I'm also not down bad. I'm able to pay my bills, buy things I want. I just bought a nice little truck. It's older, but it'll get me where I need to go once I get my license back. And that's the stuff I'm trying to push with the channel. Like, it is doable. Being in recovery is doable. It might not be exactly what you want, but it will come with due time. Like, it takes a lot. You did a lot of untying. You know, you pulled the stitches out of a lot of shit in your life, and now you're wide open. So you got to put it back together, put all the pieces back together, and slowly build from there. Nah, it's something I can tell you. That's actually pretty. That's funny you say that. I actually talked to my old lady about that not too long ago, and it might be something I do for her. Thank you. That's a good idea. See, that's the type of feedback that I like to hear. Something that where other people would like to see. I've actually watched videos of people doing the same thing. And last week, I actually looked up some of the actual food on Amazon because you can't find some of this stuff on the street, and they have it on Amazon. And some of the stuff that like actually made things in there worth eating, stuff that I would actually still eat when I'm not here. Crazy. How you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up, Free Fire? Where you from? If you ain't subbed up, people that's new, well, there's only 2 people, one of you are. Go sub up now. Like some of them videos, watch them, man. Listen to some of the knowledge I drop, some of the stories I tell. You know, I have a story to tell. I just ain't been able to put it all out there yet. That's for sure. Huh? Yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about. But that's cool. Care to elaborate a little bit? Those things are actually good. Yeah. The damn, I can't name them. The gold bag, but they are good. As I wanted to things are kind of like a soup or like a noodle up here in always good, bro. A soup up here in county is like $1.50. When you get down there, it's like 33%. At least that's what it was. It's crazy the price gouging that happens once you get down there. If you don't have money when you're in the county and pay like I think it's $100 a week, you don't pay the rent that you have there. You can't. At the one time you couldn't order, so you basically had to live off of state food or whatever hustle you had. Luckily, I had tattooed, so I was able to make really good money. Everybody's cool with the tattoo guy, so. Sure. Still on. Yeah, good work actually. Believe it or not, I landed an apprenticeship out here when I got out for like 7 months, but I couldn't do not making money. Unfortunately, I would have liked to stay up under and learn so much more from the artist that it was, but being that you don't get paid. The first 6 months or 50 hours of it is basically being the shop bitch, cleaning up. I got to pierce. That's where I learned how to pierce that and other places. But yeah, it was cool. Some of the best work I've ever seen, beach street work, come out of the system. There's no way you can not. I know there is some shiesty prison tattoos. I got some. Don't get me wrong. But some of the best work I've ever seen when I was in Atlanta, there was people down there doing phenomenal portraits. I'm talking like look like the exact better than the picture that they had. But yeah, usually if you're in prison and you're doing tattoos, they're prison tattoos. So yeah, I mean that's for real. Like when I'm in the county here, it's Rappahannock Regional Jail. And there's no motors, so you don't get no trimmers, you don't get nothing like that. So it's all pluck work, and I got so fucking good at plucking. Like it's not even a brag or boast, anything like that. I got really good at it. I was the face tattoo guy. Obviously, I have a bunch of face tattoos, and it started like wildfire in there. People wanted face tats. And I got really good at it. You know, you're sharpening, you're taking staples out of a Daily Bread Bible magazine, if you could find them. You know, get them once a month, maybe if the church people come through, and get the staples, beat them down to where they're flat or straight, and then strap them to the tip of a pencil. You don't get pins in there. It's very hard to get a pin. Yeah, you would take the staple, put it to the end of the pencil or whatever, and you would sharpen it down on any surface you had to use it on. It's, well, time consuming, yes, but unfortunately when you're in there, that's just about all you have is time. My whole throat was done plucked. My entire face was plucked. My hands, I plucked a pumpkin on my stomach that looks awesome. My feet are done, my toes. I've done some great work. Like, I have plenty of machines in there right now. I use rotary machines. And my old lady's basically my canvas. Anybody who wants to get work done, I barely do it anymore because I don't have time, to be honest with you. And this happened recently. I kind of can't point my finger no more. I cut the tendon or ligament, whatever was in there. I cut it, and it never healed back right. But yeah, to make the ink in there, you use pomade, like hair grease, and you'll make a candle out of it in a soap bar. Oh my God, it was crucial. The most painful one I think I've ever had done was when I got the side of my head plucked, or when I had my lower back done. I got my whole back done, and when I got down to like my waistline, oh my God, I'll tell you what, ribs hurt pretty bad. When you're making the ink, you'll take a soap bar, like the actual bar of soap, and you'll scrape out like a canoe, like hollow on the inside, and you'll take the pomade, or you put it into the hole. You'll take a piece of toilet paper, unravel it, put a little bit of the grease on it, put a staple in the very tip of it, and roll it up to make the wick. You'll stick it into the soap bar, and then layer all the pomade throughout the actual thing, the actual soap bar, and that's your candle. You'll stick that under your bunk, get it lit, stick it under your bunk, collect all the soot on the bottom of the rack, and scrape it off. Either you mix it with, if you're in prison, you mix it with alcohol. If you're in the county, you mix it with shampoo and a tad bit of water. Yeah, back sucks. Look, the truth is, numbing cream is the truth. Since I've been home, that's every time I've tattooed myself, it's been numbing cream. I've been doing a blackout on my left arm to cover up a bunch of shitty work, like slowly blacking it all out. And I've used numbing cream every time. Out of 3 different batches, one of them worked really well. I can't remember the name of it. Take a shower, shave your arm, wherever you're gonna shave. Lather it really thick with the cream. Wrap it with saran wrap, sit it for like an hour and a half. The longer you let it stay on there, the number it gets. Hey, that's the way to do it though, man. If I could go back in time, like, I started getting tattooed when I was 12. I got a half sleeve done when I was 12. So obviously I got bigger, it got smaller. If I could go back in time, I would have saved my entire body and paid really good money to get it done right. Because I have a bunch of tattoos that I hate. Obviously, I'm blacking out my whole arm almost. But $5,000, I'm sure you're getting some impeccable work, man. Kudos to you. I'm jealous. No, I use either for lining Kurosumi or Intense Super Black. It depends on how I'm feeling. Both of them are very good inks. Yeah, backs really suck. Now I've done eyelid. I plucked eyelids. I put 2 X's on the dude's eyelids. It was actually my homeboy, and that was probably the most nerve-wracking tattoo I've ever done. I remember for one of the last pokes when I was sticking it, I guess I went in either a tad a hair too deep or at the wrong angle, and literally it just like that shit was treacherous. Anyways, look, everybody, I got a phone call to make. I wanted to hop on here and talk to y'all for a little bit. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Hey, man, if you ain't subbed up, there's only 2 of you. I know one of you are. Sub up, please. Like this, share this stuff, man. Help me get moved up a little bit. I'm really trying to help people. Like, I know these talks on their lives just be going anywhere, which way. That's just 'cause I'm trying to, get to know anybody and everybody I can, let everybody know what this channel's about. It's for recovery and it's to help people. Hey, I will. That will come out, I promise you. You will see it. We'll do a bowl shot spread or something along them lines, rap something. But I appreciate all the feedback. If you ever need any help, man, or if you know anybody who needs any help, comment on one of the things, comment on one of the videos, bro, and we can get somebody some help. I've helped 3 people out already with trying to find facilities. There's been one person that's, went to come back to me and thanked me, and that's actually starting to move forward. Sometimes these little videos like this, somewhere where someone can understand what they're going through a little better because somebody can relate to it, it really helps. But hey man, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all very much. Have a good night. Next time I tap in, I'll